Yes, finally, Lucent calls a spade, and here he says, and this is his non-official Facebook page. Already, we all know Lucent, yeah, Lucent, the guy who gave us Pray, the one who gave us Want You Back, No They Lie, Closer, those fine songs that I talked about in one of my videos. He dropped Shekere, and ever since he dropped Shekere, the streams have not been impressive so far. We have only 2,743 streams so far. Very much unimpressive. And here he says, if to say when I agree they support my shit, all cash and money flex for don't stop they call me to pay back loan. When I know they try for me at all, every day now so hype when I want you kill me. No legit support. All I ask for now to just stream and share my music with your fellows. Imagine with how hard my last release is, which is Shekere, it never still enter 100k streams. My name is Lucent. Search any of my sound on any streaming platform and tell me if you don't like my vibe, and if I know sabi name, tell me too. This is the artist that is willing to get the criticism, constructive criticism from anybody, whether you like it or you don't like it. You can either compliment or criticize, whichever one is very much open to it. But all he's saying is that, all right, you say, oh listen, I'm a gopher, but then at the end of the day, we don't get the practical support from the so-called hailers, and supporters. I think that this is not just a case with Lucent itself. When you look very well, you see, I think it's normal with very many KD artists. KD artists are suffering this a lot, or northern artists are suffering this particular thing a lot. SBK Kelvin made a movie. For example, SBK Kelvin right here, he made a movie. First, he made Basement Hustle Cypher episode 1. Now he has made this movie 1 year ago. I understand that yes, when you make a movie, you have to also play your role in the marketing side, right? But beside the marketing side, it only has only 662 views 1 year ago. I don't think it's impressive. That is not impressive compared to, only to the fact that the movie itself at least captures the scenery of Kaduna State, and then it has all of the acts in it, no foreign acts, all of them Kaduna based, right? And then here we are, it's a movie and it only has less than 1,000 views. A movie, a 1 hour plus movie. Not impressive at all, to be honest. It came up again 1 month ago with the episode 2. Guess what again? Just 300 views 1 month ago. That is not impressive considering the amount of work that goes in behind the scenes. You know what it takes to shoot movie. All of the people that come in, the logistics, everything that is put together. But is it just SBK Kelvin? It's not just SBK Kelvin. Notfare dropped his own album. I think I talked about it, was it last week or last 2 weeks. Until now, he's yet to have 1,000 streams on any of the songs. It's not impressive. Right here, Lucent here. This is Lucent right here. Shekere, 2,700 streams. And I'll tell you something. Before we say, oh, as an artist, you have to put in effort in your marketing. Lucent at least is under the Black Root Entertainment. And Black Root Entertainment also have put in effort in marketing this artist. Now, the only thing is left for us to stream this song, right? Because we could argue that many artists do not promote their songs, and then they don't rely on the capacity of the song to push them out there. If the song is dope, a lot of people gonna spread it and all of that. But how about Lucent? The song is dope, there's still the marketing behind, and then what? Still, the song is still right there, it's lagging, moving at snail's pace. It's not impressive in any way, I must confess. And this is like all around that. If I begin to search every artist, let's check out Worsley. Worsley dropped Worsley. Let me check Worsley right here, because Worsley right here. This is Worsley. Worsley dropped an album of recent, and the album is Next Level, where I even talked about why haven't you leveled up yet. And yeah, he has only 29 monthly listeners. Worsley won the Steve Busa Award, won the Dem Papa Challenge. Worsley has been repping Kaduna State so much, but yet look, we don't even stream his songs. But when he drops something on Facebook, we hear. But we'd rather stream other people's songs. If we don't stream our artists' songs, how would they definitely blow? You see, now I'm tempted to concur with Kel Cypher. There was one video I made where Kel Cypher, I think he argued with BBK, and I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name. I think he's a Southern Kaduna writer. I'll remember his name when I recall. I'll talk about that. And Kel Cypher said that it seems as though you have to be in Lagos before you blow up. I think BBK countered, including him himself, a counter, and he said that you do not have to be in Lagos. You don't have to go to Lagos before you blow up. Okay, fine. Let us say it's true, you don't have to go to Lagos before you blow up. Keosaifa, I think he asked, he said, how many artists do you know that have actually blown up, without going to KD, without going to Lagos? How many? I do not know anyone till now, like actually blew up here in Kaduna, remained here in the north and continue pushing. Even BOC Madaki had to go there. We see him, yes, he still goes right there to Lagos, mingles with the ones over there in the south. So it's really tragic. I mean, it's not encouraging at all. And I think this is the reason why a whole lot of people at the end of the day, you just realize that a lot of people began their creative journey and then paused halfway. And then they paused halfway. You wonder why. I mean, this is a very nice song. I mean, it's a nice song. It's a nice song, not because Lucent is my friend. From all indication, you can tell that the song is a nice song. It is. But then we are not streaming this song. I stream my guy's song all of the time. When you go through my Spotify, you can tell. Look at, it's all KD artists everywhere. Not just because I'm a vlogger. No, it's not just because I'm a vlogger. It's that I genuinely like their sound, and because that I can relate to it from their own standpoint, owing to the fact that I am also a product of the same similar environment. Dr. John RSFC also dropped. You know, it's been a while he dropped this song, and it has been at least. Owing to the fact that he doesn't have the 100 million naira, the type of money that labels put, you know, that they kind of place on artists and used to push their artists. But yeah, he every single day he posts about this particular wonderful album that he made, an album entitled Talaka the Hot Temper, right here. You see, but yeah, look, he only has 5 monthly listeners. I mean, it's not encouraging at all. You know, it's why I like Emi Kasano. Emi Kasano said something. I can't remember the day, but I think I came across it where he said, as long as a KD artist, if your song pops up on my timeline, I'm definitely streaming it. That is support in itself. You know, it's not about always, you know, paying attention to foreign years. And I must say that most of the songs that we listen to, foreign songs that we listen to, most times do not have things that are related to us. I'm not saying all of them. There are songs that you can listen that are related to you, but some of the songs we listen to are not as related to us, like the Kaduna State artist that we shun, and it's never going to help us in any way. I'm just saying, let's come stream our own artists' music. You know, our artists are dope. They're improving every day. When you can't compare the production of Kaduna State artists 5 years ago till now. Everybody has improved their sound. Some have attached to a label. The independent ones have kept moving. I keep asking this question to say that if you are a bad boy killer, BBK, right? If you are a bad boy BBK, and you've been rapping for a very long time, as bad boy BBK that you are, and you are here to blow up, right? You're here to blow up as an artist. Looking at all of the songs that BBK has given us. You know, of recent BBK had to give Facebook a break, and then he moved to he decided to just stay on TikTok because the reception is there, and on Instagram. And then he had to come back again to Facebook, you know, considering the fact that these are the people that he began with, you know. But then he has noticed that even with all of this, how many supporters does he have? For example, let me check out Bad Boy BBK right here. Bad Boy BBK on Spotify. Let's check out his streams. This is a very wonderful artist, but guess what now? I'm about to see he has only 28 monthly listeners. BBK gave us this song. I mean, I always play this song, no title. He made a beautiful video for it. It was shot by the wonderful SBK Kelvin, the versatile genius. And here we are, 28 monthly listeners. I mean, if you have to take some songs are not easily written like that. Although when I was talking with BBK, he said, man, you could take an hour to write a track. Same as Keosaifa. These artists, they are dope. You know, they can put in 1 hour of effort and come up with a very dope verse. Some people it takes longer. Some people it could take a month. Some it could take 2 months. And you take your time now to put out the verse, and then now you pay for the beats, you record it, then you have to shoot videos, then you have to come here and upload it, they have to come here and hey, please stream my songs and all of that. And then at the end of the day, this is all what you get. And then you do this once, do this twice, you do this for 2-3 years consecutively, and the reception is still as poor as it was in the beginning. I mean, if you're in this person's shoes, won't you give it up? I mean, giving it up is not a foolish. It's not a foolish goal at all. It's not a foolish idea at all. Because when you put in effort in something and the result does not keep forthcoming, all you need to do is, I think you need to look for an alternative and switch. But I mean, entertainment can make someone rich, or can't it? It can, and it should. But how come it's different in our own case? This is a very huge conversation that I think that we need to start having to say. As much as we talk about these individuals online, we should as well practically stream their songs and come online and give our criticism. It is very much good to give a criticism. It's okay to say that, oh, that line in No Title by BBK was whack. This particular line is fine. It's fine. This is beyond opinion. This is actually your take. You are the listener. And the artists are the consumers, right? Sorry, the artists are the producers, and then the music is the product, and you are the consumer. And definitely, it is the consumer's feedback that the artist needs, right? That the producer needs and works on and continues to improve on. We need these feedbacks. It's okay. And I think that there needs to be a time now where I think that one would be on the part of the artists themselves. I think when certain people come out and actually criticize the track, it doesn't sit well with a lot of people, a lot of artists, which I think is part of the reason why maybe many artists themselves, maybe it's why very many audience themselves or consumers themselves, they not even bother giving their opinion. I think that on the side of Kaduna State artists, we should begin to learn to at least take that opinionated side of the audiences. If they actually say something that we actually do not expect, like maybe someone say, oh, that line and it's not dope, this particular track I didn't feel it, things like that. I think we should be able to also receive those criticism and take those things and not feel slighted by those feedbacks. Those feedbacks are very much important for me when I talk about certain tracks, certain artists. Even though the songs may not be up to par, but it is my own way of viewing things, not just because I feel like, or I concur with the notion that if you don't have something good to say about somebody, then shut up. It's not just really about that. It's about the fact that the way I see things sometimes is, is double-sided. I could look at it from this side and say, oh, this is whack, but still understand it from the artist angle. I put things into consideration. How long has the artist been in the game? And I try to understand things deeper, from that angle before I come out with my submission. And so most of my submission seems as though I shy away from that truthful side, our blunt, honest side to say, you know what, this line here is whack, this is dope, this is this. No, it is not so. I will still get there where I will still continue to point out certain things. But I think for some artists, or most of the artists that I've actually reviewed so far, I like their songs sincerely and genuinely. Sometimes you may not really see what I see, but I try to tell it from my own angle. But I think from the artist angle, from very many KD artists, this one is to many KD artists, if people give out their review, it may not sit well with you. Just like what Cyrus said, right? Just like what Cyrus said here. He said, if the song is not dope, tell me, right? Tell me. He's okay, it's okay if you tell him that, oh, I don't like the song. It's very much okay. I'll tell you one truth. Cyrus sometimes sends me his songs and I tell him, man, I really like when you sing the R&B, right? I prefer the R&B. I always tell him I prefer the R&B. It's dope. This Afro you just sent to me, it's nice, but I would never feel it like the R&B. I give him that honest review, and he really respects that I tell him the truth. I think it's very much okay that we have people that tell him the truth. But then guess what? I began to open my mind to the whole R&B, to the whole Afro song that he sang or that he sings, and I started enjoying it. Like the closer, when he sent it to me at first, I'm just like, all right. But maybe it's just this repetitive syndrome when something continues to replay over and over in your head, then you begin to like it. Closer is one of my favorite songs from Kaduna State right now as I speak to you. Pray is another dope song from Cyrus that I like very much. And it's also by Cyrus. It's a dope one. I like it. Although for Pray, from the very moment I heard it, I loved it. So I like the sound, I like the concept, I love the lyrics, and I like the way he killed it. So I'm just saying that we should, like, I like that Cyrus at least pointing out his heart. He's saying it's more like it's fake love. You come online and you give those emojis. Oh, it's fire, and guess what? Let me go to Not Fair. You see, I mean, Not Fair has been going through his Spotify plays of recent, and I mean, it's funny that going all over this. Guess what? He's simply saying that I've been going through my Spotify playlist for days now, and it's showing maybe more like 73 or 76 streams, and it's not encouraging at all. I think it's from 6 days back. Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You see, and for him, he's saying that I've been going through this for a while, and guess what? It's not encouraging in any way. In any way. Let me take it down. Let me take it down. Yes, right here. It says, me, after checking my Spotify stream, please stream my new release, Storytime. The EP is out. Check first comment for link. And make una no make me cry, I beg. I mean, this is an album loaded with tracks. He had BOC on the track. He had Lil Babs on the track. He had Young C on the track. I mean, it's a dope album. He had he had Lil Babs on the album. He had Young C on the album. He had BOC on the album. To show you how much effort he put in it, to get these guys to come around and put their verses, and then this is all you are getting. It's something that is truly not encouraging in any way at all. I'm just imploring that at least let's practically stream their songs. Let's not just put, oh, Emoji is a dope one and all of that. And it's okay to come online and give you a review. Don't worry, I think I'll begin to do something. If someone gives a review on any artist, henceforth, if I see it, and it happens that the artist feels slighted, I will definitely come through and try to get the artist to understand that this is the person's take, and it is okay for the person to give their take. And I would encourage the person to give their take even more often than not. I think it will also help to improve the artist scene as we continue to push. We would not give up on our Kaduna State music industry, as well as even on our movie industry. I mean, this is I'll go to the Reflex. These dudes, these young dudes are wonderful dudes that they really amaze me a lot of times. Maybe I should check them first on YouTube. Don't forget, I talked about SBK Kelvin. SBK Kelvin dropped the Basement Cypher, Basement Hustle, not Basement Cypher, sorry, the Basement Hustle seasonal movie. It's a series, right? And it has the first episode, it dropped 1 year ago, the second one a month ago. This is episode 1 and 2, and we are yet to stream it. Let's come check it out right here. The Reflex 001, for those who haven't checked them, the Reflex 001. I mean, I talked about them. They made a movie, the movie Isa. It's a dope one, and when you come here on YouTube, you'd be wondering why the movie hasn't yet been streamed as it should. It has only 247 views, and it is honestly not impressive at all. Now the question I'm saying is, well, what do we have to do? What do we have to do to really have you guys stream artist music? Why is it that we are not streaming our artists movies and our creatives movies and music? Why are we not? I really want to get people to talk about it. I want to hear your take. Why are you not streaming it? Is it because it's not nice? If it's not nice, why are you not giving your review on them? Is it because you're afraid that the artist might feel slighted? That is understandable, but it is okay. The reviews should come, whether good or bad. It should start coming henceforth. And I really want to hear, I want to understand, because I really want to talk about all of these things more, even as I talk about other things out there. I want to talk about us. I want us to really bring ourselves into the conversation more often. The movie Isa by The Reflex, I think there's a whole lot of other individuals I've not even talked about. When I visited Facebook, I think right here, let me go through on Not First right up there. Let's see. I came across through Cypher. I get to see very many updates through, and aside Cypher, I think just today I came across this KD Top 10. And in this KD Top 10, I realized that there are a lot of music that I haven't listened to, a lot of Kaduna State artists. Please, if you think maybe I'm one-sided, I'm sorry, I am not. Although yes, I tend to talk about my guys, the ones I'm very familiar with often, but I have not talked about these other artists because I honestly haven't come across them nor had the time to go through it, which I will. I definitely will. I'll come to all of this. I'll talk about it more often. And it's okay if you hit me up in my inbox and ask me to talk about it, but I will definitely try my best. It's not easy, it's a tough job, and I'm running very many pages, so I'm trying to keep it up. You get right here, there are a lot of artists that I haven't even gone through, like Yemi Boss. Yemi Boss is a very popular figure, although I'm yet to listen to any of his songs fully. I do just hear a snippet and all. Fancy by B Vocal, Critical World by Not Fair from his new album. Dream by King SB. I think I watched the video, it's a dope one. I'm here to talk about it. All Play by K Swags. What's the Matter? Agatha. Famous is a dope rapper, and he has been putting it back to back. Famous is another dope rapper. This album with Oracle is a dope one. And Souls Aligning by Zaya. I honestly don't know Zaya. Definitely check him out. Bedu by Remy Kid Wade. And then KD Weed. Was it Kid White? Okay, KD White. Bedu by Remy KD White, and For the Night by SP Vibes, Black Melanin by Raikoda, Peace of Mind by El Nora, Paddy by Not Fair, Lepezi by The Oracle, Ghetto by Not Fair, and a whole lot, Dogu Please, by Farm Daddy, The Gold by Shizix. It's a lot of wonderful artists here. So I guess I have to follow these guys more often. Kel Cypher and Simi's blog, Max Loaded, and this KD Top 10 and other wonderful. I think Mickey too is also doing a very good job when it comes to the review, of Kaduna State affairs. The creative scene. He's really doing a great job. He gives this review very much often. I think it's the weekly review he gives. And it's a very brilliant one. I really like what he's doing. At least the job is not easy, having to say I have to go around trying to check out who is doing this and who is this. I can just simply come right here, on Mickey's on page timeline, and I can get to at least have a concise review of everything that went through the whole week, or so a whole lot of people in Kaduna State are really putting effort, which is why I'm saying that we should not give up, and a whole lot of people are really going to put in effort and are definitely going to, we are definitely going to revive everything back. It's definitely going to come back to life. And yes, I can't wait to see it come back to life. So I just want to hear your take. I want to know, why don't we stream Kaduna State artists? Why do we just give them the whole, what I call the audio support, and we do not see the practical support? And why is it? I want to see your reasons, and let's see how we can continue to push it out. And by the way, I needed to know that Worsley already started his podcast, and he calls it the Struggle of an MC podcast, as well as we have Denny. I got Dennis, my man Dennis. Yes, Dennis also started his podcast. I need to check it out. Right, I think he calls his own Croc City podcast, and it's a dope one. I really like everything that is coming up. I like it as it's coming up. Everyone is putting. I just don't want us to stop. And the things that make people give up is lack of reception. If we don't receive these things well, they eventually just wane and then retreat back to nothing. So I really I do not want that to happen. I really don't want that to happen. I want to see that we push. So Dennis is right there. Dennis Thomas. You go through his page. I think he's going to be dropping the link for the full videos of his podcast, in case you're trying to check it out. He interviewed Tovido recent, right here, where he anchored this one.
Right? Rate yourself on the scale from 1 to 10.
I guess I would say I'm the number one. I'm just the best.
Wow, you're the number one.
So that is Tovido right there saying is the best. In case maybe you have objections, it's very much okay. It's very much okay. These are the things I'm saying. I want us to give our take. If you think Tovido is not the best, give your reasons. Hit it. I'm saying, yeah, come around there, come to the comment section and give your take. No one is going to bite it. It's just about giving your take, because that's how you see it. We should promote more honesty and bluntness and straightforwardness. It's okay. We could get malicious at the beginning, but with time we get to understand that this is normal and this is important for the atmosphere of the industry. So I hope that we keep it going. This is on Dennis Thomas, and you gotta keep following him up right here. You can get the snippets of his podcast, Croc City Entertainment Podcast is what he calls it, as well as on Worsley too. I think I talked about Worsley the other time. I think it was while I was talking about.
And then you're the best. So what makes you feel like you're the number one?
There's nobody comparing now.
I think I talked about Worsley where when I was talking about, I gave a very short review about this just dropped album, Next Level. It's important to know that aside rap, Worsley began his what I call it, what did I just call it? Remind me again. The Struggle of an MC podcast. And it's a whole lot of things in my brain right here, man. It's a lot of things, so don't blame me if I find it difficult to remember things a lot. It's a lot of things right there on my head. So he dropped his album, Next Level. If you check it out on Spotify, it's not too many encouraging streams. Let's support the brother. Worsley has been bringing it on back to back. BBK, Norfe, dope rappers everywhere, dope singers. You know what I'm saying? Dope individuals. Lucent, Norfe, how many, man? The list is inexhaustive. And right here, you see, you can check him out right here, Worsley, and You could go through his YouTube page also. You see the Struggle of an MC podcast, and it's something that you always find right there. It's very important that we support our own, and give our own review and share the works and put them all out. It's definitely going to help a lot. Struggle of an MC by Worsley. There's something you need to really check out. It's really going to help if you not only just say you really care about this artist, but at least you really want to check it out. Let me check out Worsley. I think Worsley or Worsley's page, and it's where you're gonna find it. Right here on Worsley's page, Struggle of an MC. Where he featured God One right here. I'm sure that with time, perhaps Worsley will dedicate a separate page to this particular podcast, so that it doesn't get all muddled up with his professional and creative page right on YouTube. Maybe you would have the Struggle of an MC podcast page probably soon, and maybe he may choose to still put it all right here, the same thing, just like SBK Kelvin Ugo, just in case you're looking for him right there. You're looking for the Basement Hustle series right there, you find it right there. So we have right here, this is Worsley right here, and it's up to you to come check him out right here on YouTube. And it's sad that to get God One here, and then SBK to shoot, and then Worsley to interview, all of these things, the mobilization and everything, and all we have right here is just 58 views. I mean, it's not encouraging, and just 4 comments. So let's give our takes, let's like, let's share, let's advertise ourselves to the world. Like I always say, there's a reason why the Americans continue to push. It's the reason why the Americans continue to be ahead of every other country, especially in the entertainment scene. When one artist drops a song, over 300 bloggers talk about it. The vloggers talk, the bloggers talk. They continue to propel it and see how they could still and pitch these songs through different gossips that will continue to steer people up to come and watch it. They drop out snippets, they drop out different interviews, they keep pushing it out. And so I'm happy that yes, now we have Worsley, we have Dennis Thomas, 2 podcasts, right? I am right here doing my vlogging. I'm definitely sure that there are going to be other individuals that are going to come up as time ensues. And then we have Mickey, who gives us the weekly review. We have the bloggers, Kel Cypher, Simi Dong, we have Max Loaded. You see, we have the KD Top 10. We have wonderful bloggers in town right here, and so if we put in more effort, I'm sure that we'll definitely see a spur and a growth in this our entertainment industry, both from the musicians and the actors, the directors, the producers. All of that we definitely see it's going to grow. I really can't wait to see this one surge. I really can't wait to see it. And yeah, a big shout out, man. And KD has writers too. Yes, I won't tell you my most favorite writer. I'll tell you one day. Yes, I have one favorite writer in Kaduna State. There are very many, among very many others, but he's like my most favorite among all of them. And I really like the way he writes because it's versatile. It's not that I do agree with most of his position because we kind of differ religiously, but I like the way he writes. So it's the style of writing for me, not just about what you write. Because I like to read. I don't know, I read in a kind of way. It's not really about what you are talking about exactly, even though it matters, but how you write, how you put it, the whole technicality and everything in there. And these writers too are dope. We should also check them out. And I finally talk about a whole lot of wonderful writers in Kaduna State. I read a lot. I read books, but I also read writing online as well. So a big shout out to every Kaduna State artist, and yes, a big shout out to you audiences too. We really need you guys as much as possible, and I hope that yes, we will see that would grow by the time we begin to support each other very, very much. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see the growth. I can't wait. Peace out.